Hello ma'am, this is my report for GEC11 understanding result, chapter 7 to 12. For the chapter 7, the emotional self. Regardless of our social status, age, gender, and our gender preference, we have different type of emotion. When a person is in a stressful situation, the individual experience negative emotions and physical reactions. On the contrary, it makes me feel better when I experience something fun or first reaction to a situation is called the primary emotion and our reaction to the primary emotion is called the secondary emotion. For the example, if the someone blames us for something, we quickly feel angry, main emotion, and hurt that person. However, after a while, I feel guilty, secondary feelings, in response to the accusation of the other party. There are emotions that evoke general reactions and people reactions, but reactions to emotional situations vary from individual to individual. The ur- that to do something is also a natural part of any emotion. However, this urge to do something in a given situation may or may not be the same as those of other. Dialectal Behavior Therapy Skills Handbook 2004. We have no control over our immediate feelings about the situation. What we need to control is how to respond to the extreme emotion we are experiencing. Recognizing our emotions is one of the best reaction when we experience elevated emotions. Us make effective decision about what to do with our situation, but it's sad to find that few people notice or pay attention to their feelings. This leads to a little knowledge about many important things that happen to them. It's too it's too late to do anything about it before they notice this. Wood and Bentley. This question has been asked again and again to every man. What is the meaning of life? What is my final? This question seems to arise when one is faced with happiness, grief, pain, and the prospect of death. We eventually come to the conclusion that man's being and existence is not based in himself, but in the goal he is aiming for. True to our times and not at other times. It must be logically demonstrate that man is not confused with his imagination, but that he actually enters into a real relationship with the supreme being is also real when he engage in religion. This is so because God's existence and his role in human life are no longer clearly expressed, which is generally accepted and handed down by tradition. Modern man has alienated from his own tradition. On the other hand, we assert that being open to the absolute is intrinsic to the human spirit. Religion belongs to the realm of faith, but it also belongs to the realm of reason. Without reason, faith cannot stand. In it is clear that religion is a universal phenomenon. History, archaeology, and the humanities attest to this. Man is a person can discover God, discover God just by at himself, looking at his perfection and bringing them to their highest level. God became man. He must have intelligence and free will. He must love and communicate. He has to give and see ahead. It must be good and beautiful. Children must know how to tell stories. Give and receive. He must have sense of humor and must have all the perfection we find in man. But to highest degree, we can find the supreme in the perfection of nature. A beautiful sunset, but soon is disappeared. A smiling face and a serene face make us think we want those conditions to last forever. But that's not case condition. I that case the things of this world pass away. They did not fully satisfy us. However, sometimes we get tired of them. These are not necessarily negative signs. They can tell us that something much better is to come. If all the good good things in the world were not a sign of something better and lasting, this will be a big joke. A person is a introspective being. Communication can take place not only horizontally toward the other but also vertically toward the transcendent being. In is the ultimate communication that everyone is looking for. This dialogue with the self is the foundation of his existence and personality, and all the good is found in him. Man seeks dialogue with this creator, who hears him and makes himself heard in the cosmos. Matter itself, according to William James, is related to object, places, or event. People labeled mind. These goods are considered to be extensions of the identity of individual. For example, your clothes reflect some aspect of your personality, and you call them my wardrobe. Position is the state of having, possessing or controlling something, and they are also considered an extension of an individual's identity as they reflect something about ourselves. Like kanang preanang kung dato ka, taas ang respeto nga ihatag sa tao sa imuha kay kwartahan lagi kaysa sa pobre. Lahi ang respeto nga mahatag sa mga pobre kaysa sa dato, kay ang dato mas taas man ilang respeto nga madawat kaysa sa pobre, di ba? So the sum of all that he can call his own, not only his body and spiritual power, his clothes and house, his wife and children, ancestors and friends, frame and work, his land and his bank account. These goods are considered to be extension of the identity of individuals or mother self. and friends are opportunity which we call mind or our personality property. All of this give him the same feelings if they grow and prosper. He feels victorious if they dwindle and die. He feels depressed not necessarily to the same extent for each. Material wealth may reflect effort and success. Through diligence and success, we can earn wealth. Ownership of material property is the driving force that motivates one to strive for a high level of success. People tend to value others by their physical property. Materialism is the importance of human being to material position. A person with a high level of materialism is called a materialist. Symbolic motive. Status the degree to which people believe that owning and using the right type of product can elicit our awareness or a sense of accomplishment. Status can increase expensive that other brands. Emotional motivation, a concept from environment psychology. Emotions serve as a motivation for environmentally friendly behavior. Emotional motivations in relation to financial self can be the basis of purchasing behavior. People use emotional motivation to buy goods not only because they feel they need them, but also mainly for the joy, happiness, emotion of buying them by mere purchase. A strong desire for material possession can lead to the following mental or dysfunctions. So you are free to express what you think, who, and what from within. I can, but having all these material things also has a negative effect, especially when you are absorbed in collecting more and more material things. Some material things. Origin of political self. 1. Family. Parents first and most important duty is to educate their children about their basic values and beliefs. The process of learning those values and beliefs through identification, morality is based on political values and belief. Aristotle considered the state to be natural union of established families. Each member needs to perform their role. Each position has a set of right, obligation, and expectation due to status and power. A family is made up to members with different status, obligations, influences, or power because children need to govern. govern Families need some from of established status and power. Orderly status and belonging roles in the family prepare children for multiple higher roles such as the role of government officials and the role of the general public. Thus, the Philippine Constitution recognizes parents' obligation and responsibilities to educate their children, become good, useful, and valuable citizens of the country, and prepared for their future status. Responsibilities and leadership. Second, school. Similarly, the Philippines Constitute recognize the important role of schools in instilling the value of patriotism and nationalism in young people and encouraging their participation in national and civil issues. One of the school's mission is to teach moral, spiritual, and political values that make students patriotic and morally honest citizens. The church also helped shape the ideals of citizenship and democracy through each teachings, sermons, and idyllic letters. On the other hand, peers are becoming more and more important in influencing the political self. The mass media can also be an important source of information of politics and therefore can influence a person's political values and belief. Theoretical perspective on political self-determination. Social learning theory. According to social learning theory, one can learn about truth, observation, and emotional political social socialization is seen as a lifelong process of individuals to acquire knowledge of politics. Cogni- Cognitive theory. Symbolic reaction theory suggests that behavior is a product of communication, meaning, and symbolism. Humans give meaning to symbols and express their meaning through language and theory of symbolic. Digital self. Today we live in the digital world. Isn't an aspect of self-expression or communication to other using digital technology, especially the internet and social network. Jones 2007 claimed that college students consider mobile phones, instant messaging, and the internet to be extension of their own. On social media, you enter your personal information when you create an account. This include name, age, date of birth, address, phone number, like nagbuhat ka o kanang Facebook. Offline or what you present online must match the person who is actually offline digital self. Social networking sites aren't necessarily aimed at meeting new people online, but they are instead it's mainly about connecting with friends, family, and acquaintances you already have in real life. Here are some social media sites that you often use in your daily life. Facebook. Facebook pag video call sa mga friends, mga families na nasa lagyo. Facebook ang gamiton, Messenger. Mag-send og picture, like picture sa kuan, mga amiga, mga amigo. Dali lang ni kuan. Muna ang gamiton, Facebook or Messenger. Facebook. How many good friends do you have? How many people do you meet at coffee or the cinema? So how many friends do you have on Facebook? Technology has changed the way we interact with each other. It turned friends into verb, allowing event ordinary news to be shared with hundreds or even thousands of people that you may or may not know at all. Through the magic of Facebook, you may find out about the new work of an old elementary school friends before her mom does. Connect with friends, family, and others you know. Share photos and videos in a message like fun. Kung mga friends nimo nga mga wala nimo na ila sa una, makita nimo sa Facebook, ma-friend nimo utro like tapos napa isa nga magamit niyo sa social media. Twitter, service that help friends, family, and colleges communication and stay connected by exchanging messages faster and more often. A tweet is a message posted on Twitter that can contain photos, videos, link, and text. This message will be posted to your profile. Yes, to your followers and can be searched on Twitter search. Pwede ka po siya magamit like message mo sa inyong mga friends. For YouTube, a free video sharing website that makes it easy to watch online videos. You can also create and upload your own videos and share. Like YouTube, pwede mo magtanaw ka ng mga videos, mga kung na may gusto matun-an nga uban, pwede lang magtanaw sa search niyo sa YouTube, pwede rin niyo tanaw dito. Like, mara to ma'am, so thank you sa pagkano.